I was born into a family of 11. Rough childhood, no structure. I remember nights where lights got cut off. We didn't have food. Running the streets, I remember getting into trouble, fights at school. Around the age of 6, social services got involved. From 6 to 8, I was in at least 8 different foster homes. Initially, I got picked up from the school. Police officers came and picked up me, and I was like, what's going on? And I just remember my brother was in the car with me, and he was like, we're going away. From there until we got to the agency, I was just crying. I couldn't stop crying. I knew what was going on. I knew I wasn't going to be able to go back home. Growing up, I didn't tell people about me being in foster care. I was afraid how they would judge me. I was afraid how they would look at me differently. I was afraid to lose friendships, and I just kept it inside. And that was another way for me to just deal with being regular. There's a huge sense of abandonment. There's a huge sense of trying to understand why your parents didn't want you. You know, it's just a huge void, and you can't understand why. You can't figure it out, and you can't feel it. I was in middle school, and a friend of mine, he saw me running at lunch, and he was like, dude, you are fast. I was like, what does that mean? And little did I know, his dad was a track coach. Running club track, I knew that track and field was my ticket. So I was pretty decent, you know, at an early age, and I just kept improving every year. I was recruited to Cal State Fullerton to run track by Coach Kamaka. I didn't have any other means besides school loans to pay for college. And so he told me about a scholarship program called Guardian Scholars, and I got it, and that's how I found out about Orangewood. My junior year, I was talking to my coordinator, and I was like, hey, I need a part-time job. She said, you should apply at Orangewood as a peer mentor. In working with Orangewood and working as a peer mentor, helping those kids, it sparked a new interest in coaching. Because if I can talk to these kids about this life situation, I could also explain to them about sports and how that relates into life. Competing got me through life. So in a sense, you know, working at Orangewood as a peer mentor kind of sparked a flame of me coaching in track and field and pursuing that career as well. Right now, I'm coaching at a few different levels. I'm at the high school level. I coach at Servette High School. I'm the assistant jumps coach here at Fullerton College, and I'm an adjunct instructor. And I also own my own track club, Premier Athletics Training. It's a beautiful thing to see all the kids start from square one and develop. I see myself continuing to be a father to my son, a role model. I want him to know that hardship plus perseverance equals success. I just want him to develop, and I want him to feel loved. I want him to understand what fatherhood means. I want him to understand what having a parent feels like. I love my son so much. I really use not having my father there to be the best for him I can be. I may post things online and whatnot, but behind closed doors, like I'm hurting. And I'm afraid that if I fail him, then I failed, you know? And I don't want him to see that. So I really strive in everything I do to be the best for him. I really don't want him to grow up the way I did, you know? But growing up the way I did, it made me so much stronger. I want to give that to him. I want to give him strength. I want to give him love. Everything comes full circle, but humility, not forgetting where you come from or what you've been through. Use it as fuel, use it as empowerment, use it as motivation. It's who I am now. It's what made me who I am. Orangewood and the things that I've learned from them and all the supportive services that they provided for me, whether it be financially or through education or even personally, it really is my driving force to where I want to be in life.